And we are back, fresh off of the first round of the NFL Draft 2025.
Man,
All the way live,
how you
man.
feeling the Trey? How you feeling today, Trey? I couldn't get it out right.
I'm trying to tell you, I didn't know what was going on there for a second, man. I didn't know what was happening, man. I mean, as we wait for people to filter on in, man, I'll give it a second or two before I go completely into it. But on this on the morning after the first round draft for the Atlanta Falcons, man, I feel good. I feel good, man. We both got on our Falcon hats. We both got on our Falcon hats today, man. I have on my Atlanta University sweatshirt, as usual, and I feel real good because it's a lot of things that we get on the Falcons organization and get on Falcons management about, right? It's a lot of things that we be on the Falcons organization about. We be on their head, boy, about not doing things they should do. This pass rush has been anemic for a long, long time, but this pass rush been needing some iron for a long time. It's been anemic, but they just been eating ice because they're anemic, boy. And last night they heard us. They heard us, boy. They have their ear to the street. You know what I'm saying? The Falcons have their ear to the street, and they listen to what the fans want. They paid attention to where their deficiencies were. Now, we have more deficiencies. I'm not going to act like that's the only one. But they saw we needed a pass rush, and they added talent. And not only did they add talent, man, they went and got one of the dogs who we've been watching for 3 years make plays and cause offenses big-time issues in college football. Hey, they said, "No, you stand in the state of Georgia, my guy. Bring it on back. Bring it on back, man." Then they went on up to Rocket Top, went on up to Tennessee, and pulled a pass rusher from Tennessee. I feel good. I feel good about what they did. The trade back up in the first round was a shocker. I actually didn't even know I was in the middle of doing something. My wife called me and said, "Hey, all this working at night. I ain't got nobody to talk to." I'm like, "What happened?" She was like, "We just drafted somebody else." I'm like, "Man, I thought it was over. I thought we were done." And then I looked and I saw we got James Pierce Jr. Hey, man, they doubled down, add him along with Braylon Trice, add them along with the young man that we got up out of Ohio State a couple years ago, the tall defensive end who had 6 sacks as a rookie. What he had, like 4 last year, Zach Harrison. Man, we got us a good core, man. I think we have us a good core to potentially build on, man. So that's how I'm feeling this morning, B Rich. That's how I'm feeling.
Well, the question is, did we get it right? And in years before, man, I haven't seen since the 1989 draft for me to get a player that I wanted. In 1989, I remember going into the draft, I wanted Deion Sanders, and we got him. And this is finally a year where we get a player that I wanted. I really wanted Jalen Walker,
Jalen Walker.
I'd be getting Javon and Jalen mixed up, but Jalen Walker, I had wanted him. He just seems like a high motor guy. Intensity, a lot of intensity. And finally, remember last year we lost a couple games where it was like 3rd and 14 or 4th and 10, and we have it covered, but the quarterback would escape and get the first down. We got a guy that can rush the quarterback and spot a quarterback. If you look at some of the highlights, you'll see him just walking, eyeing the quarterback, seeing what he's doing. And when the quarterback breaks to the right, like he's going to run or left or try to run, he's there fast. Boom, quarterback tackle. We got that. We're going to fix that finally. And the Falcons we played Baker Mayfield. He's a scrambling quarterback. Play Bryce Young. He's a scrambling quarterback. Who does the other team have? The Saints. They got Spencer Ratliff, and they got the tight end Hill. So I finally got someone to do that. I was happy with that pick. And like you said, man, I was talking on the phone and the Falcons about to pick again. I'm like, huh? I immediately thought Starks, man. I was like, oh, we about to get Starks. I was excited. And we got the kid out of Tennessee. What's his name? Pierce?
James Pierce Jr.
I didn't know. I remember seeing the name. I really didn't know anything about him. But what was exciting was about him is he in his draft class, and as far as edge rushers, he's the fastest one. 4.5 speed. Had 17 sacks the past 2 years, and it goes to what we was talking about earlier in the year is that the green kid was on the board from Marshall, but we went with the pedigree of the SEC and playing big time football. Now, who will be better? I don't know, but I'm kind of glad to see the Falcons are going, all right, these players have played. We didn't get a kid out of Montana that has all the physical build and the numbers in the combine, but we went with somebody that had proven play in SEC and big time football, and we're gonna see how that pans out. I've never seen the Falcons do this, and I'm happy.
Oh yeah, man, 100% happy, man. Let me just read a couple comments. So man, good morning to everybody. Good morning, everybody, everywhere you are. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate y'all. Man, Greg said I was about to cut the TV off, and before I hit the button, I saw the Falcons logo back on the board.
I did too.
Laugh out loud.
Greg,
you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Then we got what's this? Larry O. Man, good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, my brother. Falconsville Senior, man. Then we got Maurice. He said, rise up. We got Rico Joyner. And he's feeling how some people are feeling. I'm not mad at that. He says, I'm not mad about them trading back in the first round, especially since we got a third rounder as well. Just prefer that other pick be a corner or Starks. I'm not mad at that. Then we got Derek. He said, good morning, fellas. Definitely trying to make a good step with the 2 edge picks last night. Rise up. We got Brian. Brian said, great picks. Hopefully we get a cornerback tonight. Dusty says, can y'all believe people are talking bad about this?
I haven't seen that. I saw them complain about we gave up too much for Pierce, and I saw them saying he had some off the field concerns, maturity issues, things of that nature. And does he really motivate it? But hey, Fontenot, if you guys took that risk and gave up the first round, you better get that boy ready to play. You better be on his ass. I just know that.
Man, so I was joking last night when you said, yeah, man, they say you got some kind of maturity issue. I said, man, hey, man, I ain't even mad at it. Finally, the Falcons didn't draft a choir boy, man. Man, get somebody, man. Get a couple players in here who you might have to worry about, man. And let them bring all that intensity and all that energy. That's what we say about kids, right? Man, you just got so much energy. Use that energy in a positive way. Let them use it on the field, man. Show them pictures. Make them sleep with pictures of the Saints all night long, so they can take all that energy out on the New Orleans Saints when we play them.
Oh,
and slam Spencer Rattler or whoever gonna be back there playing on their head.
Yeah, let me read some of the Instagram comments, man. Let's give Instagram some love. We got Byron says we finally got it right. Sweet D Will 99 says about time we got a bulldog. All right, I feel you on that. N1CK1K says, I'm satisfied by last night. Go pick up a corner or safety and a nose, and we cooking. All right, I feel you on that. GRG, he says, watching from Seattle, loving what we finally done last night. All right, shout out to Seattle. Shout out to you. Ricky Dunn says, let's just hope it carries on to the NFL. All right, I feel you on that. Rhett J2 says, I think the Falcons got an A for the draft grade. Those 2 picks are top of the top 3 rushers in the draft. Okay. Some help in the secondary next from Ollie the Great. And the last 2 comments is Alton Beck. Saints need a quarterback. And Dale Anthony Bird Jr. says, I'm not going to get happy and go get I'm not going to get too happy and go get Ramsey. All right, you talking about the cornerback from Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I got you.
Dolphins.
All right.
Well, we'll see. I don't know if they have, what they need to give up right now to get Ramsey. So we'll see how that goes. But even down when it comes to Starks, we all like Malachi Starks. We all know that he can make plays in space. He definitely is a ball hawk who can get his hands on the ball. We saw him make some acrobatic interceptions, and I wouldn't have been mad if we got Starks. let's hope this pass rush can help everything, right? Let's hope this pass rush can bolster the play of our defensive backfield. Let's hope it's gonna help AJ. Let's hope it's gonna help Jesse Bates be even more of a beast. And let's hope the safety they put next to Jesse Bates can make some plays until we do get another new safety or whatever in that position to play beside Jesse Bates, who's a serious and big time difference maker.
Well, I like to say this, knowing that you have a great pass rush and someone that can get to the quarterback, that makes any secondary better. Because it's just they're getting there faster and the secondary doesn't have to cover as long. I will say this, and you did touch on this earlier, but hey, we should look at it like this coming too. We should look at that, we got a second round draft pick this year coming in, Braylon Trice, because he didn't play last year. We don't know what he.
Yeah.
So we got another defensive edge. Jalen Walker. He's a linebacker. He's an inside linebacker. He's not exactly a
edge rusher like by trade, not just strictly an edge rusher.
So I know what I'm about to say is going to sound outlandish, but I want you to keep in mind Lawrence Taylor was a linebacker and he led the league in sacks, and he was a dog. He was a dog out there. I think Jalen Walker is in that mold of a Lawrence Taylor. I'm not saying he's Lawrence Taylor, but you can do a lot of things with him. You can cover the cornerback. You can cover the linebackers. You can blitz. We got it right with that pick, dog. We got it right, and he was rated on an ESPN scale like they have the 100 rate. He was a 94. He was one of the highest rated defensive players on the board, and we got it right, man. High motor guy. I really think, and man, we got a dog. Trey, for the first time in Falcons history, we got a dog in the first 2 rounds, man. In the first round, period. Can you believe that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, and number one, they wanted Jalen Walker. Jalen Walker, him, the player, made it to where they wanted to come up and draft him when he failed to them. But also, what they always say, the NFL is what a copycat league. Man, everybody saw the Eagles defense, man, with those dogs on it. You know what I'm saying? Back in February, everybody saw what they did in the Super Bowl. And Jalen Walker was like amongst those players, like I would say, far as talent, like he would be right behind Jalen Carter if you put him in that group of guys. I think you would even put him ahead of Nolan Smith when it comes to just talent for a player. And Nolan Smith is a very talented pass rusher that went to the Eagles. So to see what Jalen Walker can do from the linebacker position, you know what I mean? And Robert P. Lewis said, I think the fans forced their hands. Man, we've been talking about it. So I'm not even mad at him feeling that way. So yeah, man, we got us a linebacker who can make plays, and then on third down when it's time to rush the passer, hey man, bring him. Let him loose. Let him loose.
Hey Trey, we got it right, bro. How does it feel finally? Like we've been going to these, man. Me and you have been into the Falcons draft since 2006, 2005, maybe even 2003. Wait, what was the one when we had shut down the club, and we had the draft party with the crab legs? What year was that?
That's the draft. They drafted Roddy White. That was 2005.
Roddy White. So we have been going to draft parties and doing draft things since Roddy White, bro. And out of all the years that we've watched the draft since then, Trey, do you feel like we got it right on need? And not only that, remember I told you, I said, I don't want the Falcons to draft out a need and not get the best available player available. We got the best player available, and we hit our need with Jalen Walker. And when we made the trade, we had 4 options that I would have wanted to go. The Ohio State cornerback, what's his name? I can't remember. The Ohio State cornerback who's dropped. He was a top 10 pick. Malachi Starks and Green. I didn't really know about the Tennessee guy, but after doing my research, I like that. So either way, man, we got it right. If we would have got Malachi Starks, we would have got it right. We got the fastest edge guy, 4.5 speed with Pierce from Tennessee, and we got SEC. He's SEC battle tested. And as we can see by the Philadelphia Eagles, they are SEC battle tested, and they got another SEC dog. Philadelphia ain't playing, bro. And I think that's the route to go. Get these guys that are battle tested, that have some leadership, that's used to winning. Bring that. Hey, and think of this. Hey, your boy Jalen Walker, he got a ring. He got a chip.
He did.
So they brings that to the Falcons, a winning attitude. He knows what it's like to be on a winning team, bro. Atlanta Falcons, kudos. You can tell Terry Fontenot pulled all stops. He knew this was a break year for him. He knew he was on a hot seat. He traded that first round pick next year. He said, hey, I may not be here next year, but I'm going to try to get it right this year. And you better have got it right with Pierce, man. Go Falcons.
Yeah, so hey, look, man, all of us are excited because finally it feels like the team is addressing areas that we have been asking for them to be addressed. It feels like we've been looking and say, hey, man, we need a pass rush, and they go get a receiver. Hey, man, we need somebody from the SEC, and they go get somebody from Montana. Hey, man, we need offensive line. They get a tight end. You know what I mean? It just seems like that's been like the cadence for the Falcons for a minute. That's the way they've been liking to do things. Hey, we're gonna throw the fans off. Whatever the fans think that we need to do, we're gonna do completely opposite. But this time it seems like Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris, and maybe it was just because it's the players, but it seems like they did what the obvious was, and they didn't do anything that came across the smartest man in the room. They did the obvious and found good players. And man, we actually look, dog, we actually watched Jalen Walker make plays like this. Somebody we saw make plays for 3 years. We saw this man make plays for 3 years. Now I have to go and watch James Pierce Jr. some more. I'm not even gonna act like I was following Tennessee like that. I'm not even gonna act like I'm a tape guy where I've been just breaking down tape. I've been in the lab breaking down tape. I can't even say that I'm that guy. So I gotta really go back and watch James Pierce.
Hey Trey, I saw a play on James Pierce, man. He was going to the right and he picked the ball off. Gone. I was like, oh, he can intercept the ball too. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that. Man. Hey, look, as fast as he is, man, running the 4.5, you know if he get his hands on the ball, man, he out of there.
Yeah. Oh, look, Ricky Dunn says, remember what John Abraham told y'all his original position was?
Hey, linebacker.
Yeah, man. I feel like we got a legitimate beast at edge, man. If we could just get this kid to get motivated and play ball, you know.
But who say he not motivated?
I mean, hey, man, it's what I read. Let me read what Mel Kiper said.
Man, who say he not motivated, man?
Let me read what Mel Kiper says, man.
Like the man, hey, man.
Let me read what Mel Kiper says.
The man turned himself into a first round pick, man. He motivated about something.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you what your boy Mel Kiper said.
Mel Kiper he been drinking his hairspray. Mel Kiper been taking shots of his hairspray, man. Mel Kiper need to go sit down somewhere, man.
That was funny. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Okay, all right. James Pierce Jr. was 34th in my rankings. So while I mentioned the Falcons' sizable pass rush issue earlier, I was shocked they traded a future first rounder to move up to number 26 to get him. It's a lot to give up, and talented edge rushers such as Donovan, I can't say his name, and Mike Green were still on the board. Although Atlanta got a value with Jalen Walker, but this one was questionable.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to you, Mel Kiper. Who cares? Hey. Who cares, Mel Kiper? Keep on drinking that hair juice that you over there spraying.
And Mel Kiper has been wrong about a lot of things. Keep in mind, y'all. Hey,
I mean, look, man. No one can get it right when it comes to these draft picks. No one knows what these guys' motivation is going to be. John Abraham laid it out for us perfectly. Everybody doesn't come in the league to be great. Some people just want to get drafted. Some people just want to get that first check. Some people want to wake up and be the greatest. And so it depends on what each of these young men come in and want to do. Hopefully, they do want to come in and be great. But I think they're motivated. I think they're motivated to play. Now, where they take it from here, we'll see. And yes, Mike Green was on the board. It would have been interesting if they pulled the trigger on Mike Green.
And I feel you on that. And I think Mike Green probably is going to have a good career in the NFL. But I'm glad to see the Falcons went with SEC football, man. I'm glad to see that we said, okay, you got Mike Green here and you got Pierce. All right. Both similar. Both got big bodies. You know, Green did have 17 sacks, but I feel it was against lesser competition. Pierce had, them SEC lines, man. He had to go against the Dogs, the Alabama. All them. There's some big linemen you got to go against, bro. And so, He had 17 and a half sacks in 2 years. So that's not nothing to sleep at as well. So I think we got it right. I think that with great NFL coaching, you can motivate anybody, and I think the Falcons got some good coaching, man. I think Raheem can motivate this kid and get him going. And I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna put my positivity Falcons hat on. You see, I got I haven't worn a Falcons hat all ever on the podcast until today. So I think we got it right, man. I'm super excited about Atlanta.
They get a pass rush. You start breaking out Falcons hats. Huh?
Yeah.
That's how it's going down. You break out the Falcons hat.
Break it out, man. I think you got one like this one too, Trey.
Yeah, I do. I had it on. I was gonna wear it this show, but when I saw you had it on, I went and put on the all black.
Okay, well, hey, man, hey, and that's
I went and put on the all black, man. Yep.
It
took on the all black.
It took me a while when I was younger. I didn't know what it was, and in case y'all don't know, this is the wing of the Falcon. Like he's flapping for the world of me. I never could figure it out, but now I see it's a bird and prey, and his wing is flapped down or whatever. But at first it looked like an F to me. I thought it was like, I guess that's what it was designed to say, F for Falcon. And I think the logo is dope. So, and then look at yours, get it down a little bit. It's kind of like when Michael Vick is more sleekish, look faster, faster bird and play. That's when they changed it up. But yeah, this was the original logo right here.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of us are excited this morning, though. I think a lot of us are excited, man. Let me go back, man. Let's see what the people have said. Let's go back, run through some comments. Our boy Deshaun Thomas said, "Damn, I slept good last night."
Yeah, way to go!
The Falcons out there with them, the Falcons out there with them melatonin draft picks, man, helping folks sleep good at night, man. That's what's up, man. I got Edward Brown said, "Good picks. We need a corner, 3rd round. Rise up." Then we had, man, George Covington says, "I hope Mike Green falls to 101. If he falls to the 3rd round." If they were to go to the well 3 times, I wouldn't even be mad.
I wouldn't mad.
Just load them up. Yeah, just load them up. Send the house, man. Derek Bernard Avery, man, said, "Good morning, brother. That's what's up." Richard Brown said, "They said it last year. They plan to win now and believe they wouldn't have a good draft spot next year anyway."
Hey, man,
look, if it turns out to be a good player, it's worth it.
Hey, man, I think Jalen Walker, man, is what we needed. I swear, y'all, I got so tired of seeing. We lost to Gene with a lot of times, man. I remember when Green Bay, was it Green Bay? No, it was Minnesota. It was Minnesota. It was at the Falcons
2 seasons ago.
Yeah, and they drafted the guy from the Cardinals. And we was about to beat them, bro. This is his first week, 4 days on the job at the Vikings, and we had him beat, man. And he 4th and something, and he ran for the 1st down. If we would have had Jalen Walker, man, he wouldn't have made that play, man. I'm so happy. Go ahead.
Well, when you look at Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr., one of the guys you can go find highlights of to see them consistently getting on the ground is Jalen Milroe. So that, and he like if he came into the league right now, Milroe would be probably the fastest quarterback, in the league right along, or would be fighting for the fastest quarterback in the league running wise, right with Lamar. So they help contain him best they could. A player of that talent can't just be completely contained. So yeah, you're right. I look forward to see what they can do against other quarterbacks who want to scramble, who aren't as talented when it comes to running as a Jalen Milroe.
I did read somewhere. Oh no, I didn't read. I heard on the draft last night, one of the analysts said he thinks Jalen Walker can be the NFL Rookie of the Year, man. I received that. If y'all heard that, we put a 1 in the chat. Hey, man.
Let me finish reading some of these comments, man. I just want to show the people love for jumping on with us early, man. Yeah, Derek Bray said defensive minded the whole draft gotta get a safety or corner tonight. He said, man, defensive minded the whole draft. Zach said, what y'all think about getting Jalen Ramsey? I don't know if they have with it, the draft picks it take to get him right now. Derek Bernard, he said we should have got Mike Green. Maurice talked about the 1st round pick. Greg said Pierce has a good locker room to come into. Remember that Super Bowl year, Vic Pierce has that physical ability, but with a better motor. Rico Joyner said it's kind of like the same thing we did last year. They are overcompensating at one position. I don't know why it's not showing up for me. There you go. They're overcompensating at one position, but our team isn't just one player away from being a contender. I would agree. We definitely have other positions that need to be upgraded, but this is a step in the right direction of a position that we struggled at for a long time. And I don't know if I won't say they overcompensate when it comes to rushing the passer. I think that's one of the things that you can't have enough pass rushers because everybody on the D line, they get rotated in and out so much. I get what he's saying about overcompensating. I don't think I would call it overcompensating because the way they rotate players, man, they come in and out so much you can never have too many pass rushers. And the way offenses run people on and off the field with hurry-up offenses, the way they try to get off so many plays to tire out the defense. Hey, man, bring in the pass rushers. Plus, B. Rich pointed it out. Jalen Walker is not just a pass rusher. He's also a linebacker that will help out in other areas.
I do want to say this. We are the Waterboyz Show, man, for everybody that's new. Please like, subscribe, follow us, man. And we give good content out every day, man. We put content out on Atlanta sports and other than Atlanta sports. So please, y'all, follow us, leave comments, support us, man. That's all we ask for in return, man, for giving y'all this great content that we're giving y'all. Trey, man, to answer the person's question, man, about the secondary will immediately be better if the guys if we got it right. It's going to be better because we're going to be getting to the quarterback much faster, and that in return is going to make our secondary look much better. Our secondary has been under duress trying to keep these guys from catching the ball because we can't get to the quarterback. Now we can get to the quarterback, y'all. You're going to see our secondary look like Justin. If we'd have had this last year, Justin Simmons would still be on the team because it'll just look better. So I guarantee you, if we get to the quarterback, you're going to be happy with the secondary. You're not going to be, oh, we need a cornerback. Oh, we need this, we need that. So kudos to the Falcons for getting it right. I haven't seen a good pass rusher from the Falcons since John Abraham. I mean, Vic Beasley was kind of there, but he didn't last a long time. He did it in the Super Bowl year when he was one of the league leaders in sacks. But I think something happened. I don't know, mentally, physically wise, he didn't pan out after that. But we got it right. Like I told you, Trey. Like I told you, this reminds me of the 2016 Falcons. We got it right in the draft. We got Deion Jones. Was it Deion Jones? We got Deion Jones. We got a couple of other guys that were some horses. Hey, the Falcons are getting it right. I think we're going to go. We got our offense is good. I feel like our offense is straight for next year. I think our defense is getting there. And, man, and look at it like this. We got a first-round pick. We gave up a first-round pick for next year. But, hey, look at it like this. We got what we needed in the first round this year. So it kind of evens out, man. It kind of evens out. And we expect us not to be picking in the top end of the draft. So this pick that we're giving up should be in the late 20s, in the 30s, the way I wanted to go. And if that's the case, we win. We win, y'all. And you can see the urgency for Terry Fontenot. He knows his job is on the line. He ain't thinking about next year. He's thinking about this year. And, man, not only did we get Jalen Walker, I keep calling him Javon, y'all. Jalen Walker, not only did we get him, we got another horse, man. We got a true edge rusher since John Abraham, since Vic Beasley, to come and help the Falcons win this coming up year.
All right, so now let me ask you this, and let's ask all the people, please comment, let us know. We will read this. When the third round comes, what are you looking for in the third round? So now we have a third round pick. We didn't have a third round pick before. We got a third round pick back in the trade that we traded up for James Pierce. We gave up a future first, but they did give us a third round. So we have a third round pick for this year. I think we have a third and a fourth because we lost our fifth because of Kirk O'Chain ran his mouth a little bit in the press conference.
Let me read what we gave up for the people that don't know. The Falcons get a 2025 first round pick, which we end up taking James Pierce, and we get a 2025 third round pick So we gave up our second round pick this year. We're giving up our 2026 first round pick, and we're giving up our 2025 7th round pick. So we gave up 3 picks to move up in the first round and gain a 3rd round pick for this trade this year.
All right, so man, we got some people start answering. Robert, before I start reading the answer, Robert asked us, "What do we think of the O-line?" Jake Matthews getting kind of long in the tooth. I know he's played a bunch of consecutive snaps, and I'm not a huge fan of Caleb McGarry. I'm just not like Caleb McGarry. We see who he is. I just don't see him as a good pass protector. So that's what I feel about it. And we don't know about the center. The center, Nuzzle, however you pronounce him.
He played a lot last year.
Yeah, but did he? I mean, did he play well though?
Yeah, he played well last year. Trey, he played a lot last year. Played well. When Dahlman went down, he came in and put some good minutes in. I thought we was gonna be in trouble because of Kurt, and I remember he ended up we had a winning record. Before Kurt got hurt, and Nuzzle was there a majority of the time, and then Dahlman came back. So he played a lot.
Okay.
Hey, I do want to say this. With our 3rd round pick, man, I wouldn't mind seeing us go D tackle, to help compensate for losing Grady Jarrett. Or, man, we could go right tackle, to try to get a horse at right tackle. We can see. What would you like to see the 3rd round pick be?
Offensive line or cornerback, because I'm not sold on our center, and I'm definitely not sold on Caleb McGarry. Not at all. Not at all. I think O-line or somebody to help out in the defensive backfield. Yeah.
All right, Trey, I want to take it here. I mean, we can come back to the Falcons, but I do want to take it here if it's okay with you. What in the world is going on with Shedeur Sanders? Can we talk about that? Hey, chat, can we talk about that? If y'all want to come up and chime in, I'll leave a link for y'all to come up and talk about the Falcons draft and talk about Shedeur Sanders, man. What is going on? I can tell you what I'm thinking, but I want to get your take, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
Well, you go first, man, because I'm trying to find these rankings. I'm trying to see where our center is ranked. You can start first.
All right. I'm gonna put the link right here. I'm gonna put it in Instagram if y'all want to come up and talk to us. Give me 1 second, and then I'll take my take on Shedeur Sanders. All right. Shedeur Sanders, man, which I thought should have been the first overall pick just by football pedigree, just what he's been through. But from what I understand, man, he's just they say he didn't do well on his interviews. I mean, bro, like, what are they mad at? Because he's wearing a lot of jewelry and he's not fitting your. I don't know, bro. I don't know what is going on with Shedeur Sanders. I don't know if they're worried about Deion Sanders commenting, criticizing. I don't know why he's dropping. Is it because of his dad? Is it because of, they're saying he don't have a strong arm? Is it because they think it's too flamboyant? It's a lot of lightning that comes with that, because it's gonna be a lot of press covering him. But I don't get it, man. Like, geez, I think Shedeur Sanders was a 1st round pick, and I got a chance to hear what he said. I put it on our story on our Instagram. I like what the man said. He still had a positive outlook. He still said the right things. And who knows, man. One thing I do like, we all know that Deion Sanders is a man of God, and he really is a faith-based guy, and God may have a plan. He may be showing us. It may make it a miracle later on. I don't know, man, but I don't get it. I like to hear what some of you guys have to say. And I like to hear what you got to say, Trey. Someone says Sanders is not that good. I don't know, bro. I mean, you go from being talked about being the top 3 pick, and to now you it just plummeted right before the draft, and he's not even drafted in the 1st round. Something's going on.
Yeah. I mean, do I think he was worth a 1st round pick? I do. I think Shedeur could have easily been a 1st round pick. At the same time, I have to say, like, I'm not gonna get into any personal things. I don't know the young man, and the stuff I see him do, I don't have a problem with it. Some people have a problem with the way he carries himself, but I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. You know what I mean? I don't see anything from the young man that has turned me off as far as a fan for liking him. But I will say this: he's not the first person this has happened to, and it wouldn't even be this much talk about it. You know, Geno Smith said that, but Geno Smith had to go get her done sweater vest from Target. The boy's suit, because he had to wait around the next day. He had to wait till the whole next day, and they went and just got the man some tight sweater vest from somebody for the man to wear out there, because he didn't have a suit. He didn't prepare to be there that long, because everybody thought that Geno Smith was going to be a first round draft pick. So he's not the first person. Malik Willis. Like, Malik Willis was slated to go in the first round, man. His family was there, which I'm close to the family. His family was there, and man, he had to wait till the third round. So, you know, I'm not gonna act like Shador is going through something that other people have not gone through. It's just that he's a Sanders, and so hey, I feel for every young man who, you know, you get, you know, your hopes up, or you start to feel like you're worth being in a certain place. And B-Mac talked to us about that. B-Mac talked to us about expectations and having expectations in the draft, where you think you may go and not going there, and how it feels. You know, Roddy White talked about, you know, thinking you're going to get drafted one spot and not. So I know these young men are going through stuff. I know it doesn't feel good, but I will say this: Shador is not the only person this has happened to. Other players have bounced back from this. Shador will bounce back from this. I think Shador will be fine. I just don't want to see him or Dion on the New Orleans Saints sideline. Other than that, wherever he ends up, I think would be good for him. I thought the Steelers might have went ahead and done it, because the Steelers, whether Aaron Rodgers comes this year or not, they need to go ahead and solidify the quarterback position, and I could see him in the black and yellow.
Hey, check this out. Scary moment last night for me, bro. I know you wasn't able to watch the draft on ESPN like everyone else. Maybe you did, I don't know. But at number 9, man, last night before the Falcons pick, I seen everyone in New Orleans draft room standing up, man, and I'm like, and then all the announcers on ESPN saying, "Oh, this is gonna be Shador Sanders." I'm like, damn. We had to get see Deion Sanders, man, in the press booth for the Saints. Ain't this a son of a bitch? I just knew they drafted Shador Sanders. And when they drafted that lineman, and I seen the baby throw up as they drafted him, I was like, yeah, the Saints got it wrong. Thank you. Man, did you know there was a baby? Oh, my God, I'm choking. It was a baby, man. As soon as they announced him being picked for the Saints, he threw up, man. The baby threw up. A newborn baby threw up, man. Letting you know how he felt about going to the Saints, man. That was hilarious. Hey, thank you, Saints, for not drafting Shador. Check it around. Don't you draft him. Somebody's, please. Anybody but the Saints. Draft Shador. The Saints, stay away from him. You don't want him. You don't want him at all. Man, I was so happy to see they didn't get him traded, because I was like, oh, my gosh. We got to face this man twice a year. I think Shador going to be a great pro, personally.
Well, you know, I'm never willing to say anybody gonna be great until they actually come in and do it. It's tough for me to say great.
But I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be good. Was Deion great? Hey, man,
that's Deion though, boy.
Hey,
like, that's Deion, bro. Like, that's Deion. I don't know if his son's gonna be great. I don't know if his son's gonna be great. That's Deion.
Somebody said she gave that baby CTE. Jacob. That's what's up, man. What y'all think about?
Yeah, man.
I like trading third round for Jalen Ramsey on 725 Guan. And to be honest, man, you know, a lot of players that I think are worthy of first round picks have gone for 5th round picks, for 7th round picks, 6th round picks. So hey, I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Yeah, man. I like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing O-line. I wouldn't mind seeing. I mean, even if they went with D tackle, man. What about I don't know his name right off, but they had him on. I saw him on Nightcap about 2 weeks ago, man. The 400-pound D tackle out of Florida. Man, that move like he weighed 260, 250. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing that either, man. Let's get him. Hey, y'all, let's get him in the 3rd round. Let's go get that boy from Florida. What's his name? Look him up. Troy, what's his name? I'm gonna look him up. Hold on.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing him in a Falcons jersey. But you know, moving forward in the 3rd round, we did have some thoughts from some of our people. We got to make sure. Let me see. Let me read some of the comments, man, that people put down on who they would love to see.
Is his name Cam Jackson? He weighs
I don't
6'6",
remember.
328.
Nah, this dude weighs
Jackson's
400
a big
pounds.
nose tackle with long arms. He's effective two-gap defender. He shoots. All right, let me see.
So yeah, some of the things as you look that up, some of the things people say they want, man. Reggie said a center. Henry Senior Joe, man, he said he want an offensive tackle. Or a cornerback. Jamal Bryan say offensive lineman. Chronic, man, Payne, he said third round cornerback or O-line. Donald Staples said we can always use another solid wide receiver. Boy, you know you're gonna have to fight some people off, boy. You say that, Donald. Hey, but I wouldn't be mad if at some point in the draft they snatch another wide receiver. I don't think I want one right here with the third. No. Theo Thurman said cornerback or center for the third round pick. Bruce Huntley said secondary players. Mike Davis said old tackle because McGarry ain't it. Wes Gleason said best player available that helps us win. O-line, corner, safety. So that's some of the opinion. Maurice said cornerback fall out heavy, give me O-line. So
okay, his name is Desmond Watson. Desmond Watson, defensive tackle from Florida Gators, is 400-pound football player. He is 6'6", 464 pounds, who played with Florida Gators from 2000 to 2020, 2021, 2024. Notes he is known for his size, making him one of the largest NCAA football players in history. He holds the record for the heaviest player drafted in an NFL weighing. I mean, was he drafted? Was he already drafted? I think he was already drafted. I don't know.
In the first round last night?
No. I think he was drafted in 2024 draft. Let me see. Let's see where. Nah,
he was just at the combine.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell Wikipedia is talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was just at the combine. Jerome Jenkins, boy. Jerome said, "What's up, Jerome?" Jerome said, "Trade that third round pick for Ramsey." But yeah, man. Well, as y'all, for those that don't know, man, Fridays are the days that we film our podcast. So we're gonna be ending the stream soon, so I can get down there and get ready for our taping.
Yeah, man. All you new people, y'all make sure y'all follow, like, and subscribe. Y'all follow the channel, man. That's what we need y'all to do. Everybody on TikTok, follow us, man. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Please follow and support us. And every time you see something come up, man, like and comment, bro. Follow us now for everybody that's new. Thank y'all for showing up today, man. We are all excited. We're Atlanta Falcon fans, and I'm excited about what the Falcons did in the first round. What are we gonna do on day 2 tonight, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. And we're gonna be back on later tonight. We're gonna be back on during the draft later tonight, probably around 8:30, no later than 9, talking about what the Falcons may do in this third round. And then we also will be joined by a special guest, man. We got Big Willie Anderson, former old tackle for the Cincinnati Bengals, man. 4-time Pro Bowler, man. He's in the Cincinnati Bengals. He's in the Cincinnati Bengals Ring of Honor. 3-time first team All Pro, like 2004 to 2006, made first team All Pro, official. Second team All Pro, like I said, 4-time Pro Bowler in the Cincinnati Bengals Ring of Honor, man. He was 2-time first team SEC, All SEC in 94 and 95. He's coming on to talk about a football camp that he's holding next weekend, and we'll get his thoughts on what he thinks about what the Falcons did. We'll also ask him what he thinks his Bengals did.
Hey, Trey, and guess who we have Saturday at 1 p.m. coming on tomorrow? We got no other than former Atlanta Hawk Kent Bazemore. Kent Bazemore is going to interview with us tomorrow at 1 p.m. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. He's going to talk about his career with the Hawks, you know, what he saw with Trae Young, the playoffs, all that good stuff, man. So stay tuned, man. He's excited to be joining the show, man. I got a chance to talk to him last night, and man, I'm excited to get a chance to talk to him tomorrow, man. So y'all,
we're having on Kent Bazemore, man. So y'all be looking, man. The former Hawk Kent Bazemore, he can give us give us his insights on where he thinks the Hawks are going. We're gonna ask him about Trae Young, ask him about, of course, his journey in the NBA. Man, it should be really, really good. We'll be talking with Kent Bazemore tomorrow, and
All right,
and we have an interview tomorrow that we can't tell y'all about.
Oh yeah,
But yeah. We interview somebody real special tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, we have Kent Bazemore at 1:00 streaming live. And then after that, we go do a taping with someone real special, man. So we appreciate everybody coming in, locked in. Everybody feeling this draft energy. Man, you saw everybody coming in early. Man, people were running in from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, man, Twitch. Like everybody, they were running in from everywhere, man. So we appreciate y'all coming in. And hey, we'll catch y'all a little later on tonight, man. I always remember the Waterboyz Show. We represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us.
Hold on, man. I want to run a little ad before we go, man. Let's pay some bills and then let's get on out of here.
Attention all out-of-towners who complain about the city of Atlanta. If you don't like sitting in traffic 1 hour going, 1 hour back, always saying I can't stand Atlanta, guess what? We don't care. Move. Number 2, if you don't like the restaurants, the food ain't this, the food ain't that. They put lemon pepper on everything. Guess what? We don't like it either, but we don't care. Move. Anytime an ice cube fall, they shut the whole city down. In my city, we climb through 100 feet snow. Guess what? We don't care. Move. Always complaining about the parking. They got hookah everywhere you go. They got hookah at Bible study, hookah down at the tag office, hookah at the old folks home. Hell, they even got hookah down at Kroger. Guess what? We don't care. Move. You heard Goody Mob. If you don't like where I stay, you can just fly away. If you don't like the music, the clubs, the food, or whatever it is, take my advice and remember, we don't care. Move. This message was brought to you by Atlanta University. Move.
What you think about it, man? I put the link in the chat, man. If y'all like that shirt, that shirt, man, is tell them about the shirt, Trey, and then we can get on out of here, man.
Man, the shirt simply says Neek won, because in 1988, man, we know the people in Chicago in the dunk contest robbed Dominique Wilkins when he really did beat Michael Jordan. So the shirt says Neek won, and hey, we represent Atlanta. So if you love Atlanta, man, represent Dominique, represent the Waterboyz Show, and represent 285 Clothing. Get you a Neek One t-shirt, man, sweatshirt. We have them both. We have a sweatshirt version and we have a t-shirt version. And check us out. We also have some other things. And then we also have some shirts coming that says, we don't care, move. So, yeah, man, that's it.
All right, Trey, man, get us on out of here, brother.
Yeah, man. On behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, Be Rich, and all y'all out there who represent the Waterboyz Show and the Atlanta Falcons for making good moves last night, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. The Waterboyz Show, we are out.